Hi, I'm George, and in this video we'll be moving that bee nest right there over to the house way over there. Now to do that we need to have an axe with Silk Touch applied, and I have one right here just to show you. There we go. Looks like that. And we'll need to use our new enchanting table to do that. Now if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to share and also subscribe. Also make sure you hit that bell icon as well so you get notifications of my new videos going up. And I have a lot more videos available. Just take a look at my channel. Okay, let's get to it. In the last video we made an enchanting table, so we're all set up now to go ahead and find some enchantments and get the Silk Touch enchantment on that axe. Okay, let's go ahead and walk over there. It's way around over here back in the house again. There we go. And once we're inside here we can then deal with those enchantments. I'll just close that door. There we are. Now I've added one thing into my setup right here, and that's the grindstone, which you can use to remove enchantments from a tool if you don't want them on there. Okay, here is the basic layout. There is our enchantment table. Now if you look at my inventory here, I got a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of shovels in here, some axes and some pickaxes. I also have some different armor in here. Now it's nice to have a bunch of stuff available just in case you find some enchantments that will be good for something else. It may take us a few times to actually find that Silk Touch, so we'll enchant other stuff and just use up those enchantments. Now you need to do that because you're only given 3 enchantments, and then you'll have to get those out of the way before it will cycle into the next set of enchantments, and it is random, so it's kind of hard to see what's going to be coming up next. So let's just right click and see what we have in here. Take anything. I'll take a tool, I'll drop it in right there. We can now see what we have. There's an Unbreaking, that's fine. There's a Fortune, that's not too bad, and there's a Fortune 3. Since I want to cycle these out, I'll go for the lowest level, which is that Unbreaking 1. And of course we need to have the Lapis Lazuli in there. Click on that. There is the Enchanted Shovel. And we're all set. Okay, let's now put another one in here, and we get 3 different enchantments now. Efficiency 2, Efficiency 1, Efficiency 4. I'll keep on sticking with the lowest level right now. And just cycle on through. There's Unbreaking, Efficiency, Fortune. Don't have it yet. So as you can see, it could take just a little bit to get this. Efficiency 1, 2, 3 again, the bottom one down there. If I run out of tools, then I might save some of these things with books. Okay, still not too good. Let me show you how I can do a book on that one. Just put a book up here. It's Power 1, Efficiency 2, Piercing 4. Let's just grab that Efficiency, or the Power 1 right there. That enchants the book. We can then save that for later, and then putting this in an anvil with the tool, we can then apply that enchantment at that point. So you can actually save enchantments up until later. So as you can see, what comes up here really is kind of random, and you'll have to just cycle through to find what you're looking for. I'm now going to pause the video for a bit, and I'll cycle through several of these until I find that Silk Touch. As soon as I do, I'll bring the video right back up again. I've cycled through a bunch of enchantments here, and I haven't come across Silk Touch yet, and I'm running out of tools, which you can see right there. So now is a good time to go ahead and use the grindstone here. Right click on this. Let's put one of these enchanted tools in here. It will then remove that enchantment and also give you back some of that efficiency. So we can just kind of clear that stuff out if we don't need it. And I'll clear all the tools off, and then I'll go back to cycling through. So you won't necessarily get that Silk Touch immediately. Now when I got this one down here, I actually got that right off the bat. So it's hard to say if you're going to get it immediately or not. All you can do is just cycle through and see what you get. Okay, let's just get the rest of these cleaned out. So it's pretty easy to do this, as you can see here. Just drop them in and pull them back out again. That removes that enchantment, and you can then re-enchant that tool. Alright, and I'm going back to this again, and back to my enchanting in here. And I'll see how soon I can actually come across one of those Silk Touch enchantments. Okay, finally found one. Put our axe right there. There it is, Silk Touch. Now I had to go out and do a bit of mining and get back some experience levels as well, since I dropped down below 30, and this is over here on the 30 level. But we're all set. there's the Silk Touch right there. It takes 3 lapis and 3 enchantment levels. So I'll click on that one. We have our Silk Touch, and I'll put that right there. Okay, finally now, we are set to go ahead and move that bee nest after all that work. Let's grab my axe, and let's go back around to that bee nest. Okay, way over here. So there's the bee nest. We have our enchanted Silk Touch axe right there. So we're all set to go. Now before we do this, we don't want to anger the bees. So you should put a campfire underneath the bee nest. And I have one ready. Let's just get this grindstone out of the way, and I'll put that campfire right there. And we'll place that right underneath that bee nest. There it is. Now wait for it to put some smoke through. You can see the smoke coming up right there. Notice the bees will leave you alone as long as you don't hit them. They're fine. So just make sure you see smoke, and I'm seeing smoke going up right now, so that's okay. And then we can use the iron axe with that Silk Touch to remove that bee nest from that tree and put it someplace else. Now if you want the advancement for moving the bee nest, you'll have to have 3 bees inside of that nest. Not 1, not 2, but 3 bees. I have no idea how many are in here right now. There's 1 at least I know he just went inside. If there are 3, great, but I don't know if there are or not. Just come around to the side here so I have a nice clean hit, and I'll hit that bee nest. There it is. Just pick that up. So the Silk Touch worked out perfectly, and there's the bee nest. Let's now move this over to the house. Do a big walk over here to my little garden area. I already have this set up. I have some plants in here that need harvesting right now. I have some flowers. Has some roses right there, some more flowers over here, some different flowers over there, and some more around the side of the house over there as well. So it has a variety of flowers in here. Now the area I have set up for this bee nest is right around the corner, right there. It's kind of out of the way, and I left a space underneath it so I can put a campfire down there, which will allow me then to come in and harvest the honey or harvest honeycomb out of this without any problem. You can see there the bee is working just fine with the flowers. He'll go back to using that exact same nest, so we're all set to go. So there it is. After quite a bit of work, as you can see here from the last few videos, we now finally got our Silk Touch on our axe. That allowed us to move that bee nest from that tree way back there and put it anywhere that we wanted it. In this case, I wanted it over here on the side of the house for this garden. All right, if you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button. Click on share as well. Share with your friends. The more shares and likes I get, the more videos I can do. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notifications of my new videos. And I have a whole bunch of Minecraft videos. You can take a look at my channel to find more of those. All right, and I'll see you next time.